In late 1995, I experienced what millions of people feel. I experienced a strange awakening. I began to believe in things I never believed in before. I awoke to religious thinking, to a belief in God. Some would say I woke up altogether. Some would say I completely dove into irrational madness. I think in a way, they're both right. I began studying prophecies because the end of the world scared the hell out of me. I started off with Revelation and Nostradamus, Edgar Cayce, scary things like that. It was definitely a very strange time in my life. I wanted to know what was supposed to be coming, and in 1996, I started attending a church. Scared for my soul. And later on, I was met by a man named Toji at a bus stop in Atlanta. Yes, Toji. He was an interesting guy, handsome gentleman, and he was from what is known as the ICC, the International Churches of Christ, the Boston movement under Kip McKean, also known as a very notorious cult. I was a member for 2.5 years, and those were some crazy times indeed.
It's really easy to get caught up in what they were teaching, especially for somebody who's seeking knowledge on a biblical scale like I was. Their initial studies were pretty interesting.
Thanks to a lot of very interesting books by a lot of very fascinating authors, I was able to leave the ICC without fearing eternity in hell. But it wasn't religion I had been seeking in the first place. It was more answers, knowledge, and I admit, a family. Painful as it was, I don't regret the time that I had spent with them. I mean, after all, it had begun a journey for me. A journey into all the knowledge I had been hoping for. But a journey that ravaged the way I see the world. I don't mean from a religious perspective with beliefs. I mean instead at people. We feel so lost and so trapped and so helpless. The religions that I've been seeing people subject themselves to has to be one of the most desperate and desperately suicidal scream for help of a people who are looking for answers to the most important question of all. Why is everything so fucked up?
I'm going to share with you the answers that I have found. This will take a bit, so you should sit down, grab your popcorn, get ready for the ride, and by the time I'm done, you'll end up having some very unusual answers unlike anything any religious person has ever given to you. Answers to questions you didn't even think were answerable. Questions like,
what was meant by the authors of our faith? By the writers of the books of the Bible and of the scriptures that we all believe in? Why are we getting it all so misunderstood? What did they really mean by things like the kingdom of God? Who is this beast of Revelation? When will it all come down? In our future? Or is it already happening? Did it begin in our past? Or are all of our prophets wrong about it all in the first place? Will it never happen? When does the world end? How do I find salvation? Is there salvation? Or is it all just bullshit? These are questions I am sick of hearing. Just as sick as anybody else. I am tired of hearing the bullshit, religious, feel-good answers to these questions that people have given to them, ignoring reality as they do so, making them up off the top of their head and then pretending as though what they had just made up is solid doctrine straight from God himself. And I'm tired of the fear and lies that they subject susceptible people to. It is time to answer these questions for real, for once and for all, and to completely disarm one of the greatest forces of destruction that has ever ravaged our world. The religious religion. The ones killing the kingdom of God.